Hello, welcome back. Last time I found my way down into the core of Giant's Deep and found the missing part of the orbital probe cannon. Because I had seen the other two, but there was a third that I had forgotten about, and it was there. From that, I learned the launch coordinates, the warp coordinates for the Eye of the Universe, which I can potentially input in the vessel inside Dark Bramble. I have many thoughts. This game has gotten, more complicated and interesting as it has gone on, which is, it started out pretty good, but boy, I have so many threads I'm following here. So, got a lot of things to keep in my head right now, so apologies if I forget about some of these halfway through and don't do everything. I can't do everything at once. Things. So in the vessel, I'm going to be in a hurry as soon as I start, so I'm going to talk here for a moment. In the vessel, there's a place to input coordinates. There's also a broken and or discharged warp core that I can pick up. Presumably going in there and entering the coordinates would do nothing because the warp core doesn't work right now. I can take it out of the Nomai's hands and put it back into its place, but it needs to be recharged. There was text there specifically saying that. So warp core. Those words have shown up related to the Black Hole Forge, so I'm wondering if at some point what I need to do is get in there, deep into Dark Bramble, pull out the warp core, go to the Black Hole Forge, take some action there and recharge it. I have some reasons to return to the Black Hole Forge anyway, so I kind of want to investigate that outside the whole idea of going into Dark Bramble, getting back out, doing something and coming back in, which would be almost impossible to do in a cycle. I don't even know how I would navigate out after I'm in the core. I'm sure it's possible, it's just I don't know how I would find the exit. I guess just go along a wall until I find an opening? I don't know. Anyway, so going to the vessel and putting in the coordinates would probably be safe for not accidentally tripping over a game ending, because I don't have the warp core charged. So anyway, that's a potential activity. Also, right, I have another reason to go back to the Black Hole Forge. I wanted to recheck the Ash Twin projection stone and see if it's the same as the others, because I remembered that one differently than the other mask chamber ones, but that's probably just my faulty memory, as it is sometimes. There's that mystery tower on Ash Twin that appears as though it's for Ash Twin itself. I do want to verify that the one next to it warps to Ember Twin, making those towers of the twins themselves. I think I can do that today. So first activity of the day. Alright, I'm going to press the start button. And I'm going to be racing immediately. First activity of the day is Lakebed Cave, because that has to be done as early as possible. I don't remember how I died last time, but apparently it was very surprising. I think I got eaten? Yeah, I was heading into Dark Bramble. Ended up in an anglerfish's belly. Alright, so, actually, first thing, ship log. Got anything for me? Nothing. Okay, yeah, so I know what this little star is about. There are two more, are there not? Here's one, Lakebed Cave, and there should be one for Hanging City, I believe? These buttons. I thought there was more to discover in the Hanging City. Did I get it all? Find in rumor mode. I was 90% sure there was more to discover in the Hanging City. And yet no, somehow there is not. Okay, that's just me not knowing how my notes are. This is a question mark. Okay, the fact that this is a question mark in my ship log, now this is just the game telling me, strongly implies I can totally get into that chamber. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. There is a warp core in there. Okay, once again. So it's physically sealed, but you can get there via warping. The tower on the planet's surface probably is not the place. But maybe it is. Ash Twin Tower designs. Where was this high energy lab? Where was that? Ember Twin. It was? At the bottom of the Sunless City, I guess? Okay, so anyway. Alright, so I misremembered that there was something more in the Hanging City. I was probably remembering that there was something more for a while in the Sunless City, but I did eventually get it. That one rumor. I forget what it was about, but it was something important. Anyway, okay, so Ember Twin, Lakebed Cave. I'm always under so much time pressure there that I feel like I can't use my normal navigational techniques to make sure I've actually stepped in all the places. It's a spherical space, so my intuition about how space works doesn't really work there the same way. But let's try and not let time pressure disrupt this process. I'm just going to go there, do my thing as if there's no time pressure, try to be thorough, try to figure out what it is I keep missing, and then once that process terminates, which it does very quickly... Oh shoot, Lakebed Cave, hold on. While you do this, autopilot, please let me move. Okay, right, I'm being thrust toward the front of the ship. There we go. I should have done this earlier when I was in here, but now it's fine. All right. Thanks, autopilot. Lakebed Cave, right there. This is the wrong planet. That's the right planet. Okay. Going a little fast, but not too terribly fast. Okay, right there. Wait, right, it's at the core of the planet. What am I doing? I want the North Pole. What part of the planet am I at right now? It's smoke. That's where the entrance is. Here we go. Thanks, Chert, for having a smoky fire there. Alright, so where can I park my ship most conveniently? I don't know, but this will have to be convenient enough. Just right here. And I'm just going to jump in this hole. Just jump. I shouldn't die. The gravity here is weak enough that I can totally do that just fine. Okay, great. That was pretty ideal. Lakebed Cave. Okay, so let's try really hard to actually cover all the area here. I usually follow the right wall when I come in here. Let's follow the left. Here's my scout. That's a marker to tell me whether I'm seeing what I've already seen. So roughly following left wall. Here's a sandfall. Okay, so can I see the other side of those? I don't know. What about these? Alright, squeezing through something. Okay, I made it past a barrier. I may be going somewhere. This looks significant. Did I discover anything? I don't think I did. But maybe somehow? What am I looking at here? There's like, oh geez, okay, this is cascading sand. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just kind of like wedged into a weird spot. This is uncomfortable for everybody involved, which is just me. Is this going somewhere? This is new. I have never been here before. However, I don't think this is meaningful? Alright. Hold there with thruster, recharge that boost, which is much slower when my feet are not on the ground for some reason. Get up there. Okay. I don't know, I think something might be happening right now. It's possible. Did I find a thing? How will I know? Well, when there's text or something. That appears to be a dead end. So it would appear as though I want to go this way now. Alright. So I'm down. Here's a cactus. Okay, so wait, where's the wait, am I in a quantum space? There was... Yes. Oh! Okay, we got quantum behavior here. I found a quantum maze. This is definitely something. Was it a quantum maze the whole time that I was down there at the core? That would make sense. That has to do with the quantum shard and stuff. So maybe I could have bypassed those obstacles this way the whole time. And I just never realized it because I was so focused on just moving forward. Well, here's a quantum shard. But I can just travel here, and I have. Haven't I? You come to look for Coleus. This is where we were, and he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Like, I definitely hitched a ride on the shard. Wandering rock friend is here. Coleus isn't. Unusual looking rock shard. Not sure if it's relevant. Oh, no. This is new. How have I not seen this? If you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were and he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. So this is just telling me a much more direct clue about the darkness thing. We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the wandering rock. I was taking notes and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Okay, that's going to fill my ship log, and now there is nothing more to discover here. Okay, so that was the official clue for that. How did I miss this? Also, what's this? Oh, it turns out the lights. Ha! Oh, and it's gone. What? Okay. Alright, well, at least finally I have that resolved, and I can... Oh, wait, no, I need to actually turn out the lights, right? Because I need to have my on here. Alright, rock, come back. There you be. Rock, take me somewhere else. Okay, I'm somewhere else. Where am I? It's hard to tell, but I want to get to my ship now. Okay, so that should have resolved... No, this is Coleus. This is, well, I was about to say grave, but he's not dead. Well, yes he is, but he wasn't when he wrote that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to write it. Okay, here we go. My sedimentary friend. Okay, great. So, I think I got what I needed to get there. That was cool. Alright, that was a very enjoyable little adventure. This gets me back to the surface. My ship's out here somewhere, not far away at all. Hi, ship. Faithfully waiting for me there. 3 minutes remaining, a little bit of fuel remaining, it's fine. Both replenish, clunk, right here. Hey, Chert. Do I know anything you want to know about at this point? I found feldspar. Isn't that fun? I have a question for you. I found something. I've probably seen these already. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. Probably this one? Sun station. Way to study the sun up close and personal. Oh, it is not for study. Alright, and I don't think any of the other... Okay. Sure. You can't dig yourself out of that. It's as hard as concrete. It'll just crush you against the ceiling and there's nothing you can do about it. Hornfell's asking me to update our star charts, so you're out here observing. Okay. Okay, let me actually take a moment here to consult my notes. Like I said, I have too many things to keep in my mind. I think I have some business on Ash Twin. Yes, I want to warp from what I believe to be the Ember Twin Tower on Ash Twin to Ember Twin and make sure it is what I think it is. Perhaps confirming that the other tower is for Ash Twin. So maybe there's like some condition I need to fulfill. Okay, right, but first. Ship log, confirm that the lake bed cave... Whoa. What's this? This is something I haven't read about, of course. I passed through the electric barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. And then, I also learned about the probe tracking module. Okay, so I read this, but didn't spot the new information marker there. So that was the probe tracking module. Got it. Control module is still up there. Launch module is the one I had to spacewalk to. All ruined and broken. This one's still attached. Okay. Help. Mental load of playing this game. It's just too much. Ash Twin. Ember Twin Warp Tower. Okay. It doesn't help, also, that, like, there's non-stop time pressure always. However, there is none here because everything I want to access is buried. So actually, this is a bad time to do this, isn't it? Judging by the shape of what I see here, it would take a while to unbury... let's look at the tops of these things. Like, what might this be, do you suppose? Could my ship log inform me of what that might be, do you suppose? Boy, gravity's like super weak here. This planet's barely pulling me in. You'd think a big ball of sand would have more mass than it appears to. Ash Twin Tower designs. Okay, so we got... That's definitely Sun. That's gotta be Hourglass Twins, and that's what I want to verify. This was Giant's Deep. That's a Maelstrom. This was Brittle Hollow, I think? I don't understand the iconography there. This is Timber Hearth. I also kind of don't understand the iconography. But I know what they are. So this is as close as I can zoom in, and I can't, like, get a better... Well, I mean, that's just as high a resolution photograph as I took. Okay, which do I think is which? The big slot in the middle would fit Ember Twin. So let's say Ember Twin's the one with the slot. Ash Twin is the more solid-looking one. Okay, so anyway, we're looking for 2 protrusions, of course. Have I fueled up? I have not. Health and fuel full. Therefore, this tower is... I don't know. Is it one of the twins? I don't think so. Here are the twin towers. Okay, so this is Ember Twin. The Ash Twin Tower looks broken. The one with the Nomai skeleton pointing at it was the one that definitely didn't teleport me. The other one I was less certain about. I'm going to park in the sand to try and hope my ship will be here for me when I get back. Try and hope. Don't get cactused. Okay, yes. So this is the broken one, right? So I believe this to be the Ash Twin Warp Tower. Presumably this is the one that would go to the core, but I stood here for a long time and nothing happened. So in some way it's inactive or like something, I don't know. But like, this is on the same planet, so there's no orbiting action taking place to align this with where it's going. So what were you up to? Who were you? I wonder if I could actually figure out which Nomai this was. That might be possible. What's a spiral about? It's just part of the visual design, but what does it represent on Ember Twin, I wonder? Well, hang on, right, so let's verify this is indeed Ember Twin. There's a little bridge between these. Okay, cool. Anyway, you're right, so trying to go in here. I want to teleport to Ember Twin just for 100% verification. A scroll reader? Wait. Is there a scroll to read in here? Have I read it? There was not a scroll to read in these shelves. You holding a scroll? No? Is there one up top? There was a lift thing that I did not take. Let's take that. But this is just... Okay, there's the scroll. Have I read you? I don't believe I have. Could be wrong. Okay, so I want to go Sandfall coming. I need shelter. This will do, I think. That's sand leaving the planet. It'll probably still bump me up against the ceiling, given how the physics work here. Maybe not. Let's see how fine-grained it is. How large are these grains of sand? It might also have just missed me, like where's the edge of that thing? Was I in the middle of it? Oh, I totally was. Okay, but it does know to not do that to me. Neat. Has my ship left me? No, ship is still here. Great. Okay, so right, trying to read this scroll. Did I, like, just not notice there was a scroll reader here, or have I read this already? That seems more likely. Could go either way, though, honestly. I want to not stand there because I'm not ready to teleport yet. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. So at the lab, the Ash Twin project is being planned. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me. but the high energy lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay, I probably read that before. That didn't update my ship log, but maybe it wouldn't have anyway. I don't know. So right, just want to verify. Oh, right, and this will be when the sandfall is here. Alright, I think it's coming, maybe? But yeah, like, I've all but verified this, but let's take it the final step and just be 100% sure that it's what I think it is. After this, my next activity... Could do Quantum Moon shrine stuff, that'd be exciting. Could do Dark Bramble because I have a bunch more to do in there. Let's do Quantum Moon, that was the plan. Sure. And I'm just checking if there's anything else I really need to do. Not that I have written down. Oh, yes, there is. Did I write that? Maybe. I had a thought about the interloper. And it's likely to kill me. Everything is. But like that especially. There's the interloper. Hi, I want to play with you. So my thought was... You know what? I'll talk about it when I go there. Alright, I'll go there after this. I'm not teleporting, but also the sandfall hasn't come yet. That's what I'm expecting to happen when I do this. Okay, so interloper. This is a long wait. Okay, I hear the sound of the stuff. Oh, and Black Hole Forge, that was the other place. I take the warp from here to the Black Hole Forge. That's how I get there. But it has to be raised first, so I would have to have made a visit to Brittle Hollow. Warp? Yes. Okay. Verify. Okay, no, I was just looking up at the sky. Not surprising. Yes, I'm definitely on Ember Twin here. Okay, great. Boom. Alright, my ship is still here. Great. There's going to be a lot less sand there now. The rocks are exposed. Oh yeah, it's not even on sand anymore. There's not enough left. Okay, so interloper. Let's do that exercise. Also, right, yeah, ship log wouldn't have changed. So, interloper, where are you right now? My map will tell me. It looked like you just did one of your skims by the sun. So the interloper skims extremely close to the sun. It has a sunward side on it. Has a ridiculous orbit, so it's going to be a while before it skims it again. It orbits back around to where the Whitehole Station is. So anyway, the clue for this was that the ones who, the Nomai who had brought the ship there, landed it on the dark side, wished they had landed on the sunward side. Someone found something, a fissure in the ice on the sunward side. Okay, so aborting the autopilot there did indeed mean I went on a collision course. That's fine. Take me back there. When I was landed on the sunward side, I got sucked off into the sun, I think? It seemed like that's what happened. I'm going to land on the dark side because there's a nice little nest for me there. Same place as where the Nomai ship is. It's not the most comfortable of landings. Can I actually even fit in here? I don't know if there's enough space to wedge myself in. It seems like there is. It seems like there is just enough if I make a direct entry. Perfect. Okay, so my ship is here. I'm going to the other side. So anyway, the fissure is indeed on the sunward side. I looked all around there, and I did find a suspicious kind of like discontinuity in the rock, but there was no... I'm making no inputs right now, by the way, other than camera adjustments. So there was a discontinuity in the rock. There was just ice below it. Here's my thought. The interloper skims by the sun, right? When it did that last, I was in a bad place and I got sucked off. This is ice. The sun is hot. There's a fissure in the ice. I'm wondering if I can stand here and have the sun momentarily melt the ice, and then I can get in during that brief period. Then it like refreezes super quick. Stranger things have happened in this universe. I'll skate around here for a bit just in case there's like an easier entrance I've missed. I don't think there is, though. Let's look from a slight distance. I want to be in a good place when this does skim the sun. I want to stay within the influence of your orbit. I'm out of it now. Get back. Don't lose it. Okay, so where are you relative to the sun right now? Gonna be a bit before you get there. I think you'll get there before it goes supernova. It doesn't make a whole lot of rotations, though. Is that the quantum moon right there? Right there. Am I observing it right now? Yes, that counts as observing, looking at the map. Ah, that's so good. I'm still wondering how that one time it did it, my ship made a journey from the Whitehall station to Giant's Deep. It's like it must have come out of there with enough force to slowly drift in this direction. Then it got pulled in by the orbit. Maybe it got like peeled off by the interloper first, because that orbit's much closer. Then by that disruption, it somehow hopped over to Giant's Deep and fell in the water. I'm still just kind of amazed that that happened. I wish I had like... Well, if I was on it, then I don't know. It's a more interesting story, I guess, for the ship to have done that without my involvement. You're going right toward Dark Bramble. So it skims by Dark Bramble extremely close. Like, really close. Like, wow, that is... I could just jump over to Dark Bramble without any extra power here with no problem. I don't want to, but I could. Ship's still here, on the interloper with me. Okay. Yeah, a lot of waiting today, but that's just part of this game. What am I looking at there? That's... here's a question to answer while I wait. Do I know about all of my frequencies? Are there any unknown frequencies left? Esker, Chert, Feldspar, Gabbro. And those are the only ones on Outer Wilds Ventures. Are they? Esker, Chert, Feldspar, Gabbro. There are 5 here, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Esker, Chert, Feldspar, Gabbro. Whoa, 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 whoa! Getting sucked off. Giant's Deep. Giant's Deep took me. No! No! It did to me what it did to my ship. Can I get back? Maybe. It's getting farther away. I'm thrusting toward it. I'm not making any headway. I'm making almost some headway. Okay. I think I escaped that. Whoa, it's hard to stay on this thing. And there's nothing anchoring me down. I'm decreasing the amount by which I'm moving away from it. That's a start. I don't think I'm going to make it back to this thing. I need to have landed on it much closer to the sun. The problem is, though, that sun's just going to take me off of this too, isn't it? Like, I'll just fall off into the sun as I do this. Right? And I'm not going to get back there before it collides, am I? It's hard to say. How fast do I want to go? A little slower. Because I gotta land, kinda, here. Yeah, vitals are not the best. Okay, this is gonna hurt a bit. Will I survive a 56 meter per second impact? Nope, that killed me. So... that's a puzzle. And I have no idea if I'm trying the right action, but trying that action's actually kind of hard. I can't anchor myself down there. And yeah, again, like, that's the thing that's exposed to the sun. And the way it's exposed... Right, when my ship was there, the ship... Like, I just fell off into the sun immediately. The gravitational pull is very strong. Huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's possible I've had the important insight about the interloper, but it's possible I'm just completely trying the wrong thing there. It's also vaguely possible there's just like a spot on that sphere somewhere that I have not looked where there is an entrance. There was that one secret entrance to the Sunless City out on Ember Twin near the gravity cannon. But like, that's a much larger planet. I feel reasonably confident I've looked everywhere thoroughly enough for this game's standards to have, if I was supposed to see an entrance, I would have seen it with as thorough as I was with the interloper. Okay, so maybe that's a puzzle I'm not solving today. There's obviously still a lot more. There's getting into the mask chamber. There's recharging the warp core. There's doing the quantum moon thing. Maybe that'll be next time's activity. I think those are the major things. Maybe recharging the warp core isn't a thing? Maybe I could go in there and put in the coordinates and like it's close enough that it doesn't really need much of a charge to warp within the same star system? Maybe? Maybe. I just don't know. I'll probably get more information about that, or about something that will lead to that, when I take the quantum shrine to the North Pole. Okay, wow. The end game of this game is so good. Like it never lets up on how interesting the everything to unravel is. And since I have context for almost everything now, it's just that much more interesting. Okay, I'll see you next time.